This stack of police documents from inside the police investigation have been released. This stack has been released by the state's attorney's office, and it is a bombshell, a treasure trove for prosecutors. It details the fact that Mom Casey Anthony acknowledges the smell of death in her own car. This isn't something her grandmother, Cindy Anthony, dreamed up. She herself says it and blames it basically on her father running over a dead animal. Not only that, Mark Williams, she comes up with a whole new story as to what happened to little Caylee.
She does. As a matter of fact, she says she was going to go to Tampa to search for a job for a month, and that Caylee was headed off to the babysitter. But the big thing is the fact that Cindy Anthony went into her room, found things missing from Casey's articles that she always had, but there was nothing taken for little Caylee. And if you're going to go to a babysitter, you usually pack a pretty big bag, especially if you're going to be away for a month, Nancy.
To Kathy Bellich joining us tonight with CNN affiliate WFTV. She's there in Orlando. Kathy, I find it highly probative, the items found left behind inside Mom Casey's car.
Yes, apparently a baby doll that Caylee would go nowhere with, a car seat. She no indication that there was any plan, any legitimate plan to leave Caylee in someone's care. Also about the smell of that car, Casey told her brother that that smell first showed up in that car June 5th, which was their mother's birthday. And Lee didn't believe it because he said she would never drive around in that car for that long with that smell, nor would she put Caylee in that car with that smell. He also said that their father, George, was meticulous about keeping that car clean. So she has told, obviously, numerous stories about that smell, but also that it started back on June 5th, which doesn't seem to make sense either.
Very disturbing, Mark Williams with WNDB, is that the grandparents, when they go to finally get the car, they find out from the towing service, I believe the car is still sitting there outside an Amscot. They go to get it, and the stench is so overwhelming. They don't have the key to get in. They are terrified, according to these documents, that their granddaughter or daughter was dead in the trunk.
That's correct. And the big thing is the towing company didn't have the key, so George and Cindy Anthony went down there and they opened up the trunk, and this odor just came out of the back. And one of the things that the guys at the towing yard said is just a couple of days before they had to clean up a car that an individual took his life in, so they knew the smell of death as well. So, I mean, that stench is just overpowering.
You know, the fact that she basically acknowledges it, number one, the smell of decomposition, blames it on her father running over an animal, leaving the favorite baby doll behind, the doll that little Caylee would go nowhere without.